Hey kids, it's December 31st, 2023, and I only have like an hour to record this before a friend comes over, so this year you're only getting voiceover. If you need to look at my face, go to my TikTok where I uploaded footage from my trip to Japan. Speaking of which, I have a feeling I'm going to be uploading this a little late tomorrow because I'm still operating on Japan time and waking up at like 3 p.m. every day. Anyway, 2023 was a slow year for me. When you're a freelancer, your workload tends to be a feast or famine cycle, and this was a famine year. But instead of getting stressed out about it, I decided this would be the year I visited Japan for the first time. So my friends and I planned a trip for November, and worst case scenario, I figured I could do some networking while I was there and maybe land myself some work that way. That ended up not being necessary because in August I started a very lengthy interview process, and 6 weeks later, I officially joined a fully remote translation project. I can't talk about it too much quite yet, but I already know it won't stay a secret forever, so I expect the news to officially drop in about 6 months. With this new job comes the potential of moving to Japan, which is a prospect I once considered for a different company about 7 years ago. Obviously it didn't end up working out, which was heartbreaking, and now it's been so long since I decided living in Japan wasn't in the cards for me, so to have it put back on the table is surreal. As I was visiting Japan, in the back of my mind, I was always thinking to myself, is this somewhere I could live? Could I make it work? But then I tried Taco Bell while I was over there, and I've never been more relieved to know that it tastes exactly the same. If I move, it'll mean closing the door on a very long chapter of my life. I'll be saying goodbye to my local friends and their very cute cats, but I can't help but think maybe sometimes goodbye is exactly what I need. Here's to 2024, and whatever's down the road.